Greetings and salutations, my excellent friends. Happy Sunday! Wow! It's good to be home. Yes, it is. How are you doing today? Drop a comment down below and let me know. But yeah, so I am back here in Dongtan. In fact, in just a little bit, I am going to go see Thor with Joe. We were going to go see it yesterday, but of course I was elsewhere. So I posted the video yesterday about the behind the scenes action as we were filming down in Andong, and I let everyone know that I would be talking more about that experience today. So first off, I have to send out a huge thank you to Gobi Productions, who asked me to be a part of the show. And I gotta say, they were a joy to work with. Everything about the production from start to finish was just top notch. It was just a whole lot of fun. Now, so what exactly is this show? How did it come about? And yada, yada, yada. So in 2013, Seowons are being added to the UNESCO World Heritage list of significant sites around the world. And what a Seowon is, they were private universities during the Joseon era that really focused on Neo-Confucianism and really helped drive the Joseon era into a Confucian society. So this was a project created by Arirang TV, which is seen in several hundred countries around the world, has more than, I guess, outward reach of 300 million plus viewers around the world. So they outsourced the television program to Gobi Productions, who was in charge of running the show and doing everything with it. And then you need the host for the program. And this was a documentary program about Seowon and the people who designed it, the history, the educational philosophy, everything about Seowon. And so they sent out different feelers to different organizations to try and find a suitable host. And I was contacted and went in and auditioned to talk to the producers, and they settled saying, hey, we think you'd be perfect MC for the program. So my role in the program was really interesting. It was fairly small. I had about 6 pages of dialogue, and my role really was to go on site and introduce different section topics of the program. So I would go on, have the camera there, and do the things I do on YouTube, which was fantastic because a lot of times when I go on television programs here in Korea, it's not really a travel-related program. It's has a travel component to it or has a Korean component to it. And it's simply, here, do this, and everything about the show is completely out of my hands. Now, in this regard, yes, that was true as well. The student who was a scriptwriter for the show did all the dialogue, and they sent it off to an editor. They made sure the English was better, and then they actually allowed me to ad lib and change it to suit more of my style. But it was a true documentary type thing where you get on and you present information. It's not a reality show. And that was awesome because we had our primary cameraman, the producer of the show was there, Sudan was there to do the writing aspects of it. So every time I was on camera, she's there with the script, looking and hearing and making sure that what I say is what I need to say. And there are a few times where I had to go back and I just like, nope, I know I missed this paragraph because I had to, memorize everything the entire way through. And that was a huge issue as well because I usually, when I film, I have, and this is water, not coffee, I usually have the script prepared a few days in advance, look over it, memorize it, or memorize the bullet points I need to talk about. I essentially got this the night before, didn't have any time to memorize or to really sink in the information until right before we go on camera. So there were a few times where I flubbed some things up and also forgot complete paragraphs. Yeah. So that was difficult in some regards, but it was actually a lot of fun because I'm so comfortable talking to the camera that having that camera there was just old hat for me. But then we had the cool things. We had the helicopter, the gyroscopic 8 propeller thing that was flying around doing things. We had this huge crane that was stationed and moving around. And there were a few times where I may have been looking at that a little bit too closely, because I would see it moving up over and then getting really close to the roof line, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, is it going to break? But it was a lot of fun, and we were doing a lot of B-roll takes of me walking through, close-ups, the things that I would normally do during a normal production. So it was really easy to just fall into that role. But it was also kind of, I want to say, difficult as well, because I'm used to working with Joe and doing everything ourselves, and to have various camera personnel and writers and people to take the equipment and set things up and meter everything and get things ready, and essentially me just showing up, doing my bit, and then leaving was, a huge different kind of experience for me. And one I really like, because this is the kind of things that I would love to do more of in the future. I love going on and presenting information, showing new historical sites and just fantastic stuff. And now I don't have to edit anything. I don't have to score it. I don't have to go through and get all the footage. It's their bailiwick, and I love it. It was a fantastic experience. Now, from what I had to look down my notes, from what I understand, the show should finish production sometime in December, air sometime either in December or January, and I will get a copy of it after the fact. And if I'm able to digitize it and put it up, I will do so. But usually Arirang uses their YouTube channel to highlight these kind of special programs, so I probably won't have to do anything. If that is the case, I'll make a vlog and put an annotation up to that particular video, and of course post the link on SheRanger.com. If Arirang doesn't do that, then what I will do is I will probably squeeze down the video file and put it up as a special video podcast so people can watch it. It was a really awesome experience. Again, Arirang and Gobi Productions, thank you for choosing me and allowing me to work with you. It was just a lot of fun. And total, we had our team of 3 personnel plus myself, so that's 4. We had 2 helicopter pilots, the heli team, and then 2 more for the jib and the crane. So total of 8 out there on the scene, and it was amazing. The weather wasn't always that great. We did have to pause for some rain, but overall it was just fantastic. And I also want to say thank you for the 3 college students who came up and introduced themselves to me while we were at the Seowons, the Dosan Seowons. They came up very nervously and said, "Are you Steve Miller? We watch your videos." And it was great, so we took a picture, and I put that in the video yesterday. That's actually the thumbnail for the video yesterday as well. So great, guys. You said that if you watched one of my videos, you would mention that you are those 3 so I can get your YouTube handles. So I'm holding you to it. Yeah, I am. Anyway, so that's it for today. I gotta shower up, get dressed, and then head out to the movie theater for Thor. Hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. Thank you for all your support. One of the reasons why I was able to do this special project was because of your support, and I am very thankful for it. Anyway, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great one, and be awesome.